Hi, I'm Ankita. Welcome to my channel. So, today let's talk about empathic overload. As an empath, you are absorbing the feelings, emotions, and the activities that are going around you, much more than people who are not empaths. So, at all times, it's like you are completely immersed in that experience. As an empath, you feel more than the other people who are not empaths. This means that you are constantly processing a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of activities within you, right? For people who are not empaths, there could be a few activities, let's say a movie experience where they're completely immersed and they are completely absorbed in that moment, and all of their senses are engaged and they're actually feeling. Even though vicariously, but they're feeling those emotions along with the characters of the movie. As an empath, that's kind of like your regular job in your day-to-day life. That is what you're doing on a daily basis. And so the amount of emotional energy that you're using to process all these activities and emotions around you is quite higher. It's a lot. Other people who are not empaths, they are not processing all the additional feelings and emotions. They're just on their own, but you are aware that you're an empath, and you are also aware that you are constantly processing a lot of stuff. And it's a lot, right? Because if you ask someone who is not an empath to process their emotions, it takes quite a lot of effort for them to open up, because they need to access the part of theirs where all these emotions and feelings are present, and they're usually good at avoiding and hiding. At least most of the people are. So it's like a difficult exercise for them, so they are not really using as much energy there in processing emotions, of their own, let alone of other people. But as an empath, this is your nature, this is who you are. So now it's time for you to honor this nature of yours. And you don't need to justify it to anybody, you don't need to explain it to anybody. Because think about it, the fact that you feel the need to explain or justify the way you are to others, it's kind of like giving them the power and also seeking their validation. But it's pointless, it's useless. The only thing that matters is that you accept yourself the way you are, you honor your sensitive nature, and do the things that will connect you back to your source as an empath. So, how do you do it? First thing is that your awareness holds the key to this entire experience of you dissipating the energies that are causing you to get overloaded empathically. Okay, how do you do it? So let's say there is certain external activity that you have exposed yourself to, news, certain world events, social media. So that is the environment that you have exposed yourself to. Suddenly you start to feel overwhelmed, then you become aware. Awareness holds the key, remember that. You become aware that you're feeling overwhelmed, and now the second thing that you do is that you remove yourself from that environment. That's why isolation is important, really important. Now, what I have felt, the is the best thing that works for me is that if I'm exposed to any sort of internet or social media, TV, digital experience, the first thing that helps me is to quit that environment, which means maybe shutting off your internet, closing on your TV, and deleting unnecessary apps that are causing you to, get hooked to your phone. and you engage yourself in certain activities that are maybe a little physical in nature. Maybe you are chopping, vegetables or something. So it's, in a way, you're taking yourself out of that environment and you're causing your extra energy to dissipate in a way. If on the other hand, if you're so there's some physical environment that is causing you to feel overwhelmed, you then isolate yourself from that environment and go to your home, go to your room, sleep. If you want to sleep, is the best thing you can do. And you can meditate, whatever you're feeling like, but just take that time of quiet and solitude where you're just alone all by yourself. Empaths, their energy lies within, their power lies within. So whenever you isolate yourself and you're just by yourself, at that time you are able to feel only your emotions, and that is where your power comes from. So you are able to connect back to your source. That's how you feel powerful again, instead of just being a victim of the circumstances, because you have exposed yourself to these environments. So you need to keep this one thing in mind, which is you need to give yourself permission to be more selective of what you choose to engage in. So don't just blindly do things that other people are doing. Why? Because you're already highly intuitive. You are already very conscious and very aware. So you use that awareness to your advantage rather than shutting down your senses, shutting down your sensitive nature, and just blindly following what other people are following. That's not the way to go about it. The way to go about it is to honor how you feel at all the times. And the moment you feel overwhelmed, you become aware of what is it that you have exposed yourself to, and then remove yourself from that harsh energy, harsh environment that is causing this empathic overload. So that's it for today's video. I hope this video added some value to you. If you like my videos, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.